Hare Krishna. So let's hear from Krishna some more opulences in Shloka number 37. Vrishninam vasudevosmi Pandavanam dhananjayah Muninam apyaham vyasah Kavinam ushana kavihi. So here Krishna is saying, Vrishninam vasudevosmi. Of the descendants of Vrishni, I am Vasudeva. Pandavanam Dhananjayah. Of the Pandavas, I am Arjun. Muninam api aham Vyasah. Of all the great sages, I am Vyasa. Kavinam Ushana Kavihi. And among the great thinkers, I am Ushana. Very, very nice verse and lots of nice things to learn here and understand. So now here, he is saying, Vrishninam Vasudeva Asmi. Now Krishna appeared in a dynasty of Vrishnis. So Krishna's father's name is Vasudev. Now Vasudev was in the descendant of all the Vrishnis, and Krishna appeared to Vasudev. Where? In Mathura. Where in Mathura? In a jail. Now here a nice thing has to be understood. Vasudev's one son was Krishna, but before him appeared Balaram, Baladev. Now from Devaki, Krishna appeared, and from Rohini, Balaram appeared. Now when it comes to this word Vasudeva, so any son of Vasudev can be called as Vasudeva. So both Krishna and Balaram can be called as Vasudeva. So Vasudev's sons are called as Vasudeva. Now here it's a very nice thing to understand. Vrishninam Vasudeva Asmi. So Krishna is saying that among the Vrishnis, I am Vasudeva. Now what is Krishna saying? That among Vrishnis, I am myself the son of Vasudev. So that doesn't properly fit here. And Krishna cannot say that I myself am opulence of myself. That also doesn't fit here. So here this word Vasudeva actually represents Balaram. This is what is the understanding. So here Krishna is saying that among the Vrishnis, who am I? I am actually Balaram. So Balaram represents me. He is my opulence. He is my Vibhuti. Now why Balaram? Why Krishna is saying Balaram is my opulence? Let's understand this. So Krishna's first expansion is Balaram. And from Balaram comes the Adi Chaturvyuha expansion. So from Balaram comes the Adi Chaturvyuha, that is Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyuman and Aniruddha. And from Sankarshan comes Narayan. And from Narayan comes the Dvitiya Chaturvyuha expansion. Again, Mahasankarshan, Vasudev, Pradyuman, Aniruddha. And from Mahasankarshan actually comes Mahavishnu. And then we have the rest. Those are there. Mahavishnu, then Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Shirodakshay Vishnu, and so on. So this is a very important point to note, that when we say that this world is pervaded by whom? Paramatma feature of the Lord, that is Shirodakshay Vishnu. This universe is pervaded by whom? By Garbhodakshay Vishnu. And all the universes come from whom? Mahavishnu or Karnodakshay Vishnu. Just imagine, they are just expansion of the expansion of the expansion of the expansion of Balaram. So since Balaram is that original personality from whom all the expansions are coming, so Krishna is saying that I am actually Balaram. He is my Vibhuti. This is what is the point that is made here. Now after this, here, this is a nice point that Krishna is saying. Pandavanam Dhananjaya. So Arjuna is standing in front of him and Krishna is describing his opulences, and Krishna is saying, among all the Pandavas, I am Arjun. So there's a very, I don't know what will be the expression of Arjun on that battlefield when Krishna is saying this. But it's a very nice thing to note that Arjun is that personality who is bewildered on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And what is Krishna saying? I am Arjun. Now this is very clear here that Arjuna cannot be bewildered. He is one of the greatest personalities. He has all the wonderful qualities. He has all the wonderful talents and skills, whatever is needed. Everything Arjuna has, only so that we mortal beings of this world get this wonderful Shastra called Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna was put in illusion by whom? By Krishna himself. So that Arjuna will ask some questions under illusion and Krishna will give the answer as if he is speaking to Arjuna, but Krishna is actually speaking to all of us. So this is a very important point to note. In this verse, it's very clear that Arjuna is a very great personality. Why? Because Krishna is saying, among the Pandavas, he didn't say, I'm Yudhishthir, Bhima, Nakula, Sahadev. He's saying, I'm Arjuna. So here it's very clear that Arjuna is that great personality who can never be bewildered. But for our sake, Arjuna has taken that position of being bewildered and asking questions to Krishna so that we, mortal beings of this world, get this wonderful Shastra, wonderful scripture called Bhagavad Gita. Next he says, Muninam api aham vyasah. Among the sages, among the Munis, the learned men conversant with Vedic knowledge, Vyasa is the greatest because he explained Vedic knowledge in many different ways for understanding of common mass of people in this age of Kali. And Vyasa is also known as an incarnation of Krishna. Therefore, Vyasa also represents Krishna. So Vyasadeva is the literary incarnation of Krishna. He is the one who has given us the 18 Puranas, the Upanishads, 108 Iso-Upanishads, 108 Upanishads and Iso-Upanishads, and Itihasas like Mahabharata, Aranyakas, and so many others. In fact, there's a huge list. So he gave us all these things, and the best thing that he has given us is, in Mahabharata, he has given us Bhagavad Gita. So the conversation that was there between Krishna and Arjuna, that was recorded by Vyasadeva. And another best thing or another important thing that he has given is the natural commentary on Vedanta Sutra, that is Srimad Bhagavatam. So these two wonderful scriptures, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, which talks about pure devotional service, has been given by Vyasadeva to all of us. And just by understanding pure devotional service from Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam and practicing the same in our day-to-day life, we can actually go back home, back to Godhead, breaking the cycle of birth and death forever. So this is the contribution of Vyasadeva, and he's an incarnation of Krishna. So Krishna is saying, I am Vyasadeva. He is my representative. And then he says, Kavis are those who are capable of thinking thoroughly on any subject matter. Among the Kavis, Ushna, Shukracharya, was a spiritual master of the demons. He was an extremely intelligent and far-seeing politician. The Shukracharya is another representative of the opulence of Krishna. Now see, Shukracharya is the priest or the master of whom? Of the demons. But then Shukracharya's capability is really amazing. There was one war that happened between the Devatas and the Danavas. That is between the demigods and the demons. So demigods were led by Indra and the demons were led by Bali Maharaj. And the war was so fierce that Indra defeated Bali Maharaj and Bali Maharaj almost died. No, not almost, he died. And Shukracharya, through his very far-sighted nature and through his capability, what he did? He brought back Bali Maharaj to life. And also, when Vamanadev appeared to impress or to reciprocate with Bali Maharaj, at that time, Bali Maharaj gives a lot of description, a lot of niti, lot of sutras to be followed in one's own life. Obviously, Bali Maharaj rejected that. That's a different thing. But then Shukracharya speaks a lot of things, a lot of nitis that can be used in our day-to-day life. So in this way, Shukracharya is a very, very great personality. Even if he is the priest of demigods, no problem. But still is a great personality. And so Krishna, here, without making any distinction, he considers that also and he says that I am Ushna or I am Shukracharya. So in this way, Krishna is described very, very wonderful opulences. I am sure when we meditate on these opulences, we'll understand how great the Supreme Personality of God it is. And it will help us to remember Krishna every now and then and chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So let us see some more opulences of Krishna in next few videos. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna